Hello. Hey, how's it going, man? Oh. Gotta meet those. Had my stream feeding into itself. Alright, now we need to figure out. So we kind of wrapped up this section last night. Right now I think it's just you, man. Yeah, I don't trust that view counter. It's always off. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this floor next in here. Yeah, I know, we got a good bit of progress done last night. I got this tower down here. Let me go show you. Zoom out just a little bit. I got all this done last night. We got that extra tower up. So it's coming in pretty good. So I gotta finish this little section, get this all kind of wrapped up. And then I'm gonna go through and lay a floor down in here real quick. Let's see, what do you want? Probably some of these as well. Yeah, I think it's turning out pretty good. It's come a long way, that's for sure. I'm doing pretty good. Trying to get ready for a trip tomorrow. Let's see. I need torches, that's what I need to grab. Try and light up some of these dark spaces. Yeah, man, how have you been? We're gonna take a ferry to a little island. It's nothing crazy. It sounds more impressive than what it actually is, but it's like a little town on an island. And it's in the lake. Normal day. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I gotta build a staircase and everything up here at some point, but because as of right now, there's no good way to get to that next level. So I'll probably start the staircase like somewhere around here, kind of get it to go around or something like that. We'll see. Yeah, I think that'll be, it's gonna be difficult to do, but I mean getting a staircase to wrap around in there is gonna be pretty nice. And then depending on how it goes, probably won't work out right this way, but I'll probably start it somewhere around here. And then if we can get it to end, or I guess I could probably get to start like right here. If I can get it to end up there somewhere, we need to have an entrance to get to this little balcony. And then we'll need another entrance to get to that section up there. I might. I'm not sure yet. I might power some of them. I haven't decided just yet. I do need to get some more rockets though. Wait, that's what it was. I was trying to get rockets and I already forgot. Right here. Actually, I'm gonna run to the base here, get some torches. Just temporary torches. Kind of light things up so it's not so dark inside the castle. Luckily, I shouldn't have to worry about any mobs spawning in there. Any hostile mobs, at least. Ouch. Why do I have a clock there? It just helps me know when I need to, when I'm able to lay it in the bed. Just like a visual thing. Yep, a mop switch. Actually, we need, I don't need that many torches. I only need like, that will make one stack of torches. Use lanterns with chains. Yeah, I will. With like the final like product where I have actual permanent lighting, I'm definitely going to use like lanterns and candles and a bunch of other stuff like that, but just for a temporary thing just to get some light down there. Yeah, I remember you, man. Yeah, it's definitely going to stay castle themed. I mean, to be fair, torches aren't too far off from castle themes. But this will just get some, at least some lighting in here started. There we go. Your grand grasshopper died? Man, you just don't have luck with your grasshoppers, man. That's like your 5th grasshopper. There we go. And it really changes things when you add that up there. What's that little... There we go. Apparently I missed a block. There we go. What does what mean? What does grasshopper mean? I don't know. That's, to my knowledge, it's a literal grasshopper. It could be... It could mean something else, though. Yeah, like the insect grasshopper. He said he has pet grasshoppers or something. At least the last time I talked to him, or last time he was talking, he said something like that. The insect, yeah. He's very fond of them, it seems. But they keep dying. But I mean, it is a bug, so... Not exactly like they're the most durable things. Alright, let's see. The third one? Well, now you're on number 4, man. Let's see, where are we at? We really need to get this section buttoned up, but we need the darker blocks. Keep supplying you with grasshoppers. What a good brother, man. Some of those. We do some of these. I think we need a bunch of these too. I think I need regular deep slate blocks too. Oh, you know what I need to get? I need to go get more, let me put these back. I need to get more, basalt. I need to find some amethyst crystals. Which means I'm gonna have to go caving, which means I need a bunch of this stuff back. But I'm really low on that stuff. You feed them other bugs. What kind of bugs do you get for them? Actually, I don't need that music disc. I don't know what that's there for. I can put these back. Iron bars can go in there. Alright, I think the only blocks I need to put away are these little sections of boxes, and then feed them ants primarily. Yeah, I think so. I've noticed that quite a bit. That a lot of people chatting has quite a bit of a delay. Alright, we need... Yeah, I think what happens is like some people, like it's not exactly live or set to live. Like if the live button's grayed out, so they're watching like a delayed chat or a delayed video. And I think that contributes to a lot of delay and confusion and stuff like that. And okay, I do need those. We just need to mine a bunch of this deep slate. Not the most exciting stuff. Oh, I should have grabbed that box. I might go back up there and grab some real quick. Oh, thank you, man. I gotta see if I have some shulker boxes somewhere. As I do plan on being... I'm probably gonna need a cave for quite a bit. I really need the basalt though. That's what I really need. I will just drop these back off. I know where there's an empty shulker box or two. Come right back. Yeah, that is with a haste 2 beacon. No, I got a haste 2 beacon over there. And efficiency 5 pickaxe. That's just as fast as you can mine deep slate. You can't insta mine deep slate. I know I got an empty shulker right there. Oh, she's at her answer right now. But yeah. I need to finish editing that video because we did make episode 2. I just haven't finished editing it. So it's on my to-do list though. I've been streaming this so much lately though. I haven't been like really had a good chance to edit anything. Actually, I probably should have my fortune pick out as well. I'll put you right here. I'd rather fortune these. That way I don't have to carry them around. Look at that, a cave that apparently I've already found before. Oh no, this was a bunch of tough. I remember mining that out. The mining sounds satisfying. That's good. I really wish you could insta-mine deep slate though. Another thing I wish they did is I wish they had haste potions. Like if they made it to where you could brew haste potions, I feel like that would be an actual really welcome change to the game. And maybe let you go up to like haste 4 or something like that. There we go. Now hopefully we can find a what do they call them? A geode. So I'm really hoping we're gonna run into. Which I think there's a cave in one of these tunnels. I know I found one somewhere. I'm on the newest version. Was it 120.1.2 or whatever it is? Man, I have a whole bunch of these little cubbies apparently. Can you guess what the conduit power effect is? What? I don't think I've ever made a conduit in this game. They seem to be like a very underutilized feature too. To be honest with you, it's probably not something they should have added to the game per se as its own individual feature. They should have just added like the effects of the conduit to the beacon. And I feel like they would have been used a little bit more because then it would have been in your face. Like everyone makes a beacon. Like I would have to look up how to make a conduit. I have no idea. Okay, yep, here's the cave that I was looking for. I remember finding one at some point. There we go. And I still stepped in the lava. Hopefully this cave opens up a little bit more. Alright. Okay, here we go. I'd rather be in this section of the cave than in a mine shaft. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. What time is it right there? What do you think, it's like midnight or something right now? Oh, it's like 3 a.m.? Man, dude. A grasshopper. Another grasshopper. He must know that you really like grasshoppers. Is he? How old's your brother? Is he like older than you? Like way older? That's what it sounds like. It's got to be an older brother. $7:52. Yeah, you must be in the same time zone as me then. It's 7:52 here as well. Wow, look at this cave. I'm gonna need some more torches. This is a real maze, man. Yeah, 7-hour difference. Yeah, because you're in, where'd you say you were from? Syria or something like that? Can't remember. Remember you telling me. Oop, nope. Yep, Syria. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Let's see. I'm gonna be so lost, I'm not gonna know where I'm at. Has no ads in the free version? Oh, you mean like for lives? Yeah, I think Twitch runs ads like no matter who you are, right? Twitch and some of the other streaming services, but let's see. Oh, look at that, diamonds. You didn't try Twitch yet? Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch right now as well, but anything else I don't really get a whole lot of traction on. YouTube is where most people seem to be. But I'm trying to stream on multiple different platforms at the same time just to see. But majority of the time I don't get any chatting or anything going on the other platforms. Let's see. I really need to find some geodes, so that's what I really need. It says I'm offline on Twitch. Yeah, someone said that before too. But it says, like, I have it pulled up and it says online. You cannot, I don't know. Let me go to my thing real quick. Let me see. Channel. Creator dashboard. I don't know anything on Twitch. But I might just have myself set to offline or something, but I can pull up my stream. Account settings. I don't know. Oops. Pulled up somebody else's stream by accident. Privacy center, maybe? No. I cannot find... It might be under settings? No. I can't see where it would show that you're online or offline on Twitch at all. But if I click on channel, it says there's 2 people viewing the stream. So I don't know. Oh, Kick, yeah. I'm not on Kick. I tried Twitch today. I usually do YouTube and then like a different one, either Kick or Twitch. So I figured I'd give Twitch another shot. But Kick's the same way. Like I'll usually have like it'll say I have viewers in there, but they never interact or talk or anything. So I don't know. I don't know. Really need to find these geodes though. Oh, out of torches. Alright, we're going to do that. Make a stack of torches. Put those back, and then I need a crafting table. Because we're going to condense that, condense these. And all that's going to go in here. There we go. I'll hang on to that, and then pick that up, and we'll pick this guy up. Cool. What's weird about these caves is you feel like you're as far down as you can go, and then somehow you find something that goes way deeper. They're very deceiving. Your grasshopper flew away. Let's see. That dude really liked grasshoppers, man. I should put that on my hotbar too, just in case I need it. It didn't handle a single night. Yeah, he kind of goes through grasshoppers like crazy. You got it in Anthill? And I really hope I find an amethyst. Or a geode. Oh no, that's not it. I got excited. I thought that was the exterior shell of one. Appears I've already been down that way. Don't need to worry about that. Man, these things are very elusive. I thought these spawned a lot more frequently than they, Oh, this is gonna be a... I don't really need to spend a ton of time mining that out. Alright, man. Alright. We're just not having any luck with these geodes. I kind of had a feeling it was going to shake out this way. Looks like we can go up this way. See if we can... Nope. I hit my head on the ceiling. There we go. And this was a dead end anyway. He was missing legs. Sounds like your grasshopper's on borrowed time, man. What are you doing to the poor guy? How's your grasshopper missing legs, man? You want to make a city where grasshoppers hop safely. Oh, everybody's got their own dreams, man. You're talking about like a in real life city, man? I'm pretty sure you can make like a sanctuary for them or something. Like people have those butterfly houses. I'm sure you could do something similar to that for grasshoppers. I mean, grasshoppers are typically considered a pest, though. I am not on Bedrock. This is Java. Beautiful, beautiful Java. The best version there is. Right now I'm looking for geodes so I can continue building the castle because I ran out of basalt. The smooth basalt. But I'm not having very much luck. Probably should just stop worrying about all these ores, but I don't know. I can't help myself. I gotta collect all the ores. I hate leaving ore behind. There's another iron deposit. Man, we have to run into a freaking geode at some point. I remember these things being a lot more frequent than... You're gonna build a box. How do you get a crown beside your name? It's weird that you don't have one, but apparently you get XP every so often when commenting, and then you're ranked based on that. But I think commenting is only part of the equation. So I don't know, it's really weird. You gotta get a box to store your grasshopper. Probably be a good call, man. He doesn't have any legs. I don't think he's going anywhere. And so Xbox One Legacy is good. I haven't played an Xbox version of Minecraft in a long time, but I used to love the 360 version. That was my jam. Yeah, I don't know how the XP works. Like, a lot of people have been asking me how it works, and I have no idea. Oh, whoops, I need more torches. There you go. Oh. No, that's a bone block. Man, I got excited for nothing. Oh, look at that. More diamonds. That I don't really need. A hype clap thing? I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. The lack of geodes is driving me nuts, though. Because I feel like one would get me enough basalt to last at least a decent amount of time to continue working on the castle for a little bit. There's the play button. There you go. Try to search for them at the bottom of seas. Do they spawn more there? I feel like they spawn in clusters too. Hey, what's going on, Sky? Like, I feel like every time I find one geode, I found like like 2 or 3 more. Wish I could just make a farm for this stuff or something. Dang it, I thought I got lucky there. There's a chance I'm overlooking one too. Sometimes they blend really, like, blend in a deep slate really good. That was a weird feeling. Let's see. I guess the good news is I'm getting tons of redstone, which I do need as well. It's starting to get a little frustrating. I didn't think it was going to take this long to find one. It's this room again. Let's go. Oops, not that. Some of those, some of those. And oop. I'm gonna fill up my box full of ores before I find a geode. What you doing over there? Alright, we'll get this guy and then this guy. Oh man. Alright, let's try this one. Yeah, no, I use a bunch of torches. Now, part of the reason why I do that, I like spam torches, is if I'm near like a mob area that I want to build a mob farm or something like that, usually you gotta light up the torches a bunch anyway. Or light up the caves with a bunch of torches, so this way helps with like mob rates and stuff like that for mob farms. Even though I'm nowhere near my actual mob farm. But I do that with every cave. Every cave I ever visit, I always completely light up to where no hostile mobs could spawn in it when I get done with it. It wasn't as big of a deal when caves weren't like this. Ouch. There we go. Yeah, they're massive now. But it's a habit that's stuck with me ever since then. This is, though I will say, this is the first time I went caving with my mob switch on and not having to worry about hostile mobs at all. It's definitely different. It's way easier. Yeah, I kind of like them this way too. They're definitely more interesting. Before they were just like long tunnels that, you know, you just get kind of lost in. Now they're like giant chasms and stuff, and they're pretty unique. I don't think I'm finding a geode. Oh, look at that. Almost walked right by it. We found one. The old nether, yeah. I kind of like the old nether. I need to play an old version of Minecraft just to see, like, have the nostalgia hit. I know. I'm going to try and take everything I can. Not too worried about saving the buds or whatever they're called for the crystals. I'll likely never come back here where I'm at. I'm actually pretty close to 0-0. I didn't realize that. I thought I was way further out than I was. Yeah, the crystal noises are nice. I love them. No, they're not that useful. But I already have a couple that like are close to me that I've already went through and cleared out and like prepped them for a farm. I just haven't made the farm. So it's I'm not too worried about it. We'll see how much basalt I get out of this one. I think as long as I get like 2 or 3 stacks, we should be good. That should last me a good while building the castle. I don't use it a whole lot on the castle, but they're nice to have for variation. Yeah, I wish the shards and stuff like that had a little bit more uses, though. I wish, to be honest with you, I wish the updates focused more on that type of stuff. I wish they went towards, like, repurposing things that weren't used a whole lot, rather than creating new things. Like the sulfur caves and stuff like that. Like, yeah, those are cool, but they're gonna end up being, like, another useless feature in a couple years. Same thing like the sulfur cubes. I don't really see anything crazy useful for those. Look at that. I was right over top of one. Yeah, see, I walked right by this one like 6 times. Walked by these diamonds too. Ooh. Where my backpack at? Got a lot more of that than I do anything else. Yeah, it was totally useless. I'm glad that they updated it to where it was more of a useful item now. But I wish they'd do that more often. I'd rather see like mini updates make items that aren't as useful. Because like everybody already has like access to them. Like every time they add a new biome and something like that, like I have to go explore for it. Because I'm not going to create a new world. And then it just increases the file size and everything. I'd rather have like an update that like rehauls the you know, minecarts or something. Because I already have minecarts. And I already have a big world that could benefit from that. And it'd be more accessible. Or like horses. I think horses need an overhaul. They're pretty outdated. I've talked about that several times in the past too. But I'd much rather see those types of updates than the updates that they're doing. I feel like they're cool, and then like the gimmick wears off, and then nobody really touches the new stuff. Well, that's just my opinion. Yeah, a beach update would be pretty cool. See, I think my like the biggest things I'd like to see updated would probably be the end, minecarts, horses, beacons. I'd love to see beacons get updated. Yeah, everyone keeps thinking the end's the next update, but I would like to see them finally make a portal out of the deep dark or something. At the ancient cities. Do something with that portal at some point would be nice. Let's see. But yeah. Minecarts, horses, portal, and beacons are like the biggest things that I would like to see updated that are like existing features. Like, I really don't understand why you can't select fire resistance at a beacon. Like, that would make beacons so freaking useful. And make a lot more sense. Yeah, I saw that they said something about working on the deep dark, but I don't know. They say a lot of things. Then I saw something where they're thinking of only updating Minecraft for another like 8 to 10 years, and then they're gonna stop updating it or something. I saw something about that as well, which would kind of suck, but I don't really see this game going anywhere anytime soon anyway. People are always gonna mod it. There's so many mods out there, and to be honest with you, the game has so much to offer as it is. Like, even if they stopped updating it, I don't think I would ever get bored of it. I don't really play with the new features anyway. Inventory's full again. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. They need to update things that people already have access to. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. Well, I definitely got a ton of basalt now, but I need more. I'd rather harvest everything that's here. Yeah. Yeah, the Nether and the caves and cliffs were amazing updates. They were. That was pretty much the type of stuff they should focus on. But I like it when I do like it when they add new mobs. That's kind of cool too, but I feel like they add mobs that don't really have a lot of function or usefulness. They're just kind of like they're gimmicky. Man, I can probably make another. Let me just make another thing here. Bust out this. Extra stuffs. We'll do one more shulker box. I should definitely be able to fit the rest of everything in here. Alright, we can pick this up. Probably don't need these anymore. There we go. I think that will be enough to collect all this stuff. I definitely got a lot more basalt than I thought I was going to out of this one geode. Actually, let's go up here. I missed. All right. Do I have a pet? Like in Minecraft or in real life? I have 2 cats in real life. But in Minecraft, I don't really have any pets. If I were to have any pets, I'd probably tame some parrots or something. I really like parrots. They're freaking adorable. I love how they can dance and stuff. Is this multiplayer? No, this is a single player world. This is a really old survival world. I've had it for about 10 years now. So, I'm almost done gathering these resources. I had to stop building the castle. You know it is not. I don't understand. But no, I've had, I'm trying to gather some basalt so I can continue on with the castle that I'm building. Once I get done with this geode, I'm going to head back up to the surface and start working on that castle again. Let's see. You guys got any like long-term survival worlds? It seems like not very many people have like a long-term survival world, which is really baffling. This gravel is really annoying. Hey, what's going on, Doom? Welcome back. Oh, you just got bored of it? Yeah, I see a lot of people do that. They seem to like the start of the game and like starting new worlds in Minecraft. But I hate starting new worlds, personally. That's like the main reason why I don't really like playing like multiplayer. Because people like to start new worlds. They seem to get bored of worlds after like 6 months and want to start a new one. And to me, like, it takes 6 months just to actually start playing the game. To get out of the early grind of, you know, just getting the basic stuff around. Introduction to Specification ACPI. Is that something you have to constantly read? It doesn't sound like a very entertaining thing to read. I'm guessing it's something they're studying. Hey, more diamonds. That I'm never gonna need. I wish they'd add more like functions for diamonds too. Like they need more like things like jukeboxes that like recipes that require diamonds. That don't necessarily like change the game crazily, but add like odd little things. And other peripherals. Oh, so you're going to school to be like an electrician or something? Alright, we're almost done with this thing. I definitely got a lot more materials than I was expecting out of this. Oops, I'm trying to eat my torch. Yeah, there's no such thing as too much material. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I always take as like everything. Because at some point I'll probably use it. But I'm just getting a lot more than I thought I would out of this one geode. I gotcha. How long you been in school for that? It's probably one of those things that, like, once you understand it, it's not as complicated as it seems. Like, I don't know. Like, it's weird how, like, everything that's out there is, like, crazily over-engineered. Okay. I mean, it sounds like once you kind of get, you know, the grasp of it and everything, it's going to be an interesting field to work in. At least it's not something entry level. We're almost done with this geode. I definitely have plenty of basalt, though. I guess that's one way to look at it. Man. We're in the home stretch now. Alright, there's all the crystals. Or the amethyst, I guess. Yeah, I know. I got a few more up there that I gotta grab, and then we will have everything. For an ordinary developer, it's not necessary. I guess it depends on what you're developing. Like, what kind of developer are you trying to be? I think we got it all, guys. Not a trace left. Alright, now we need to take these two and find our way back home. Which, well, I'm at negative 27. It's crazy I did all that running around just to find one that was right next to where we started. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we'll start digging up. Who taller guys? Yeah, no, it's been a minute. See, how long have I been streaming already? An hour and a half already? Oh my goodness. I haven't even worked on the castle yet. But the good news is I shouldn't need basalt for a while. Uh-oh. Nope, wrong one. Let's put some of this in there too. I hear lava though, I don't really want to be next to lava. Maybe we start. I'm struggling here. Can't leave you guys behind though. Hey look, it's a cave I've been to. I wonder if this is near my base. Oh, it's got to be near my base. There's Enderman damage. I'm very curious as to where we'll come out at. Hmm. Oh, I hear something. What was that noise? I guess we'll keep going up this way, see where we come out at. I'll say this though, coal is one thing you can never have too much of. You can never have too much coal. We gotta be getting close to the surface now though. What is my profession? I run a semi-repair shop. So, primarily dealing in tires and stuff. So I'm the general manager for that. Alright, where are we? Okay. That's not too bad. Now I gotta go put all these materials away. I love that staircase. And you get some more apples too. Alright, let's drop you. I'll probably take the calcite with me. I can drop these off. I don't need those. The shards. There we go. I'll put these back up in here. Take these and these. It's like half a shulker full of stuff. We should be good for a while. I got a lot more redstone than I was expecting to get. There we go. And then diamonds. Put you there. Iron and stones. Alright, good deal. More calcite. Yeah, that's basically everything else can come back with me. Let's see, we need some more apples. And then my cave-in box, wherever that went. Need to restock that back up with coal. Which I didn't get very much coal. That's alright. It'll be good. Put this guy back. We're going to take these two guys, and then we're going to get some XP, and then we're going to get back on the castle. There we go. I need more of these, I think. Yeah. Alright, I think we're sitting pretty good on all that stuff. There we go. Your whole life is flying through your fingers? That doesn't sound like a good thing, man. Like it's slipping away from you? Maybe. Where are you from? You from the United States? Alright, here we go. You're not from the US? Oh, from Russia. Oh, that's right. You were with all the Russian songs and everything. I remember that now. Okay, we need to go up to the top and drop these off. Oh, actually, I saw something about Russia today. Didn't they, wasn't there like a drone attack or something like that in Moscow? I think that just happened today, or a couple days ago or something. Actually, no, keep those. We don't need those. A combat master. Oh, they often attack large cities? I mean, it makes sense, but that's pretty crappy, man. I heard they might have killed civilians and all that other stuff, and I was like, oh man. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense from a tactical standpoint to do that, but still pretty crappy. I don't need those two. Rip Oliver tree. Yeah, people were saying that the other day. He died about a week ago now, isn't it? It's been about a week. Yeah, I remember you, man. Welcome back. Yes, life does go on. It waits for no one. Oh, there we go. That's what I was missing. And then I need one of each of these. I need a block of you. Actually, let me go through and change a bunch of these over. Nope, get back here. Right there. Alright, we need that. Someone brought him up. He said rip, but that's about the extent of that conversation. I don't really have much to say about the guy. I mean, I didn't really listen to his music and didn't really know much about him, so it just wasn't my type of music. So, man, I don't think he was a bad dude or anything. I thought he dressed really weird. Like his attire was very off-putting to me. But that doesn't mean he was a bad dude or anything. And I think that was kind of the point. Just how he built his brand around himself, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say he dressed cool, but I'm pretty sure he was a decent... Like, I haven't heard anything bad about the guy. Like, he... There we go. I think we're in a decent spot now. I wouldn't say he looked cool, though, either. I mean... I think a lot of it was his haircut, man. His haircut was pretty awful. But he liked to rock it that way, so more power to him. Alright, we need to figure out what we're working on after that, like, 2-hour detour. How dare you? Who cares if you look ugly? I didn't say he looked ugly. I just said it was off-putting. Or maybe I did say he was ugly. I don't know. But hey, man. If you like that type of thing, that's all you. Alright, let's see. We need... $565, 190, $565.19. So it should be right here. $565.19. Oh man, I didn't bring my shovel. Who doesn't know this man? I mean, I didn't really know who it was either. When someone said that that person passed away, I didn't really know who exactly they were talking about. But when I saw the picture of them, I knew who it was. And it was more of like, I just knew of him just from like seeing him on podcasts and stuff. So, but the name wasn't like recognizable to me. I definitely never listened to any of the music. I mean, I think I've heard the songs that he made before. But, I just didn't know that they were his songs. Oh, I had my shovel. No, I didn't. Shovel's upstairs. There you go, grab my shovel. Ouch. Yeah, like if you looked up his songs, you probably recognize a couple of them. You probably just don't recognize the name. That's kind of how it was with me. They weren't songs I necessarily listened to, but I definitely heard them before. Songs that go on and on. I don't know that one. I don't recognize the name of it, I guess. Oh, hold on, I gotta refresh this. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, either way, it's a shame that the guy died. I mean, he was relatively young. I think he was only like 33, 32, something like that. I mean, he wasn't like he was really old. Alright, this is 65 to 24. $32, yeah. I knew he wasn't like insanely old or anything. You know a lot about him? Well, that's cool, man. You must have really, really liked the guy. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, you know what? I need some of these. Dang it. I keep missing. I do not know that person. I have to shape this out a little bit once I get... There we go. Alright, now we need to jump in that bed and... I bounced off it, but still hurt myself. What's going on, Sky? Welcome back. He died like 8 years ago. I feel like life is fleeting. I mean, I don't know. It definitely passes by a lot faster than you realize. I know that. Like it doesn't feel like I graduated as long ago as I did. Like once you graduate, man, everything just kind of flies by. It just kind of sucks. And it's not an individual experience. Like it seems it's like that way for everybody. It's 2. And then this one is 6227. Yep. You went to jail 126 times? Man, I don't know any of these singers. So do 561. And then it goes these two. Yep. Are these the same blocks? They sure are. Put some deep slate and these guys in. Moonlight. Yeah, I'll have to check it out sometime. Is it what kind of music is it? Is it like hip hop or something? Like what kind of But I'm not really big into like rap and stuff, so that might be why I don't know these people. It's chill. They're all a bit sad. It's the kind of song that you hear at your low points. I gotcha. I mean, I don't know. I don't really experience like depression or anything like that all that much. Like I always have something to keep myself busy. So I don't know. You like rap? Yeah, a lot of people do. It's just not my kind of music. Like I like things more like rock and metal and stuff like that. Something with a guitar. But I mean, I play guitar, so that makes sense. Welcome back, man. Let's see. And then on this side, goes 564, 218. Okay, this makes sense. And it should be two of these. Which is 561, 216, and then two of those. I mean, I'll listen to like Metallica sometimes. Slipknot's pretty good. I like Slipknot songs. I think one song, like bands I listen to a lot would be like 3 Days Grace, Avenged Sevenfold. You know, bands like that. Disturbed. System of a Down's pretty good. I like System of a Down. Like I can play pretty much like the whole 1X album from 3 Days Grace. Dude, you and those grasshoppers, man. I think you just need to stay away from them at this point, buddy. It's just not working out. Yeah, I've heard of Rolling Stones and the Beatles. They're not my, kind of music, but I've definitely heard of them. They're like world-class artists, man. Like, anything in the baby metal genre? I think I've heard a few songs in baby metal, but I wouldn't say I've like well versed in them or like would be able to like know any bands or actual songs or anything. But I'm pretty sure I've heard some songs in that genre. Imagine Dragons. Yeah, that's a good band too. I'll listen to some Imagine Dragons songs. Yeah, I've heard of the New Kids on the Block. Oh, Sum 41's another band I listen to a lot. Sum 41. Green Day. I've been learning a lot of songs from the American Idiot album. The Backstreet Boys. Oh boy. Hmm. Yeah, the New Kids on the Block is pretty old. Imagine Dragons is older than you. Jeez. That makes me feel old. I probably should have went a little bit lighter on the blocks in this area. I might go back up there and rectify that. I might do that. I might tear down a couple of those and go more lighter. And then we'll put... Imagine Dragons? No, man. I think they're more like 2010s-ish. I'm not sure when they first formed. Backstreet Boys is from the 90s and early 2000s. Green Day is too. Let me see when Imagine Dragons first came out. Let me see. ...2008 is when Imagine Dragons first came out. When did they become popular? Late 2012, 2013. That sounds about right. Yeah, that's when they kind of blew up. The Backstreet Boys. I mean, I remember my sister listening to them when we were kids, but... You were born in 2010? Ooh. Keep smacking myself in the face. Oh, that was close. I thought I was flying. I was not. How old am I, or how old is Yoon's there? 15 and a half. Alright, I need some of these. Yeah. Yeah, I'm an old man. Alright, here we go. Actually, we're going to pop that one off. And 420. The kids of your generation. What generation are you part of? Alright, we're gonna tear some of this down. You're just meant to be here, man. That's how you keep coming down here. YouTube thinks you'll like it here. Ouch. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better with that little bit of a lighter touch. Alright, now we need to figure out how this section's gonna go. You slightly have a beard. Who's small? What? I don't know, they were doing that the other day too. Constantly deleting their messages. There's like 2 or 3 of them that were doing it. I asked them the same question. Okay, so 558, 214. So here, this goes to what, 211? 211, so from here, so I'm going to do those, and then it comes out like that. Your friend is so small. How tall is your friend? .208. Just small. Okay. 208, and then we need to go in. Like that. This should be what? Oh, actually, this is actually should be here as well. Let's see. That should be 205. And then we got another 2. Yeah, I think we're making progress here. And then 58, 202. Like so. Yeesh. And then it comes back out again. Okay, where am I at? This is 200. $163. So we just do diagonal. I'm about to get rid of that tree. To 163 to this guy. Alright, now we need to chop this tree down. Alright, man. Take it easy, Doom. Hopefully we'll see you next time, man. I need to go get my axe so I can chop these trees down. Can't have that one there. PvP. PvP who? There's no one else on here. Ooh. Was it this one? Alright, there we go. Now I need to get back up there and get my axe. Yeah, I think that dude that keeps going on about his grasshopper is pretty young too. I think he's like 8 or 9 or something. Like, he seems pretty young. Here we are. You hate K-pop? So not a fan of that K-pop Demon Hunters movie? that everyone was blowing up about. See. My inventory became a mess again. Yeah, it was like the #1 movie on Netflix for a while. Like last year, I think it was, is when it kind of blew up. But it was all about K-pop. That's the only reason why I brought it up. Take it you never heard of it either, huh? My kids like loved that movie when it came out. What'd I say? I don't know. What did I say about what? I don't know either. Your phone, oh, your sound was off? Dang, that sucks. I haven't been super chatty anyway. I've been kind of just reading your guys' comments and your conversations going back and forth. If I'm being completely honest. What's going on, Sky? What you puzzled about? I'm running out of blocks quick here. I'm about to go back up and get some more blocks. What's 110 to the power of 10? Something the a calculator could figure out. It's gonna be a really big number. A trillion, you think? I mean, you could just Google it and find out in like 30 seconds. Oh, I keep missing something. What am I clicking on? You've never played Roblox? Neither have I. I presume the answer to be some crazy big number. Holy crap, that is a big number. I don't even know how to pronounce that number. Like, $259 quintillion, 374 quadrillion, 246 trillion, 10 billion. Yeah, that's a pretty big number. Hey, what's going on, party noob? Why haven't I played Roblox? I don't know. Was not just not something I ever played. Ouch. I guess it never really interested me, I guess. I need some more deep slate again. Let's see, one of these. I need another batch of this stuff. There we go. Some more of that, and some more of that. Should be ready to keep going. Oop. Yeah, I heard a lot of not so great things about Roblox. You found a new grasshopper. Well, it's a good thing there's an abundance of them by you, man, because I feel like you're you go through them like water. You're gonna leave. Alright, we'll catch you next time. Alright, let's see what this looks like so far. Alright, now we just need to work on that side a little bit, and then we just gotta join this section here. And I'll probably end up putting like a window or something in right here too. We'll see how that turns out. But it's starting to look a little bit better. Let's kind of zoom out a little bit. Thanks, man. Spent a lot of time on it. Yeah, it's coming along. It's definitely coming along. It's just taking a long time too. We'll get it done one of these days. So 58, 229. So this goes over 3 blocks. Make it that. You and me both, man. That thought has crossed my mind more than once. I'm gonna be like 100 years old before this castle's built. This goes to 37. As far as we know, we only live once. That's true. And it goes out to... And it goes back into... like so. And then... it's a diagonal all the way to that number. Let's see if that number's right. 64. So it should be right around here. Should be the general outline of it. That goes into Y88. This all goes to 90. So let's see, what number is that one? That one is 560, 43. So this goes up to Y190. That's not what I wanted. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I enjoy you guys being here. Oops. 90, so it's supposed to go right here. Alright, let's break our ankles. And then we build this up. You know what's interesting is I never really watch live streams. Hey, that's no problem, man. We'll see you next time. Yeah, no, I'm like hosting a stream, but like I've never actually like sat down and just watched one. Like I usually just watch a YouTube video and like let it play in the background. Honestly, that's what I was doing for most of this castle. Like most of the castle that I was building, I would just put on a couple YouTube videos and let them play while I was building. And then I just decided to try and stream it and see if I had any success doing that, and it seems to be doing fairly well. I mean, the first like 10 of them, there's basically no one in the stream, but now there seems to be more and more people joining, so. How's it going, man? Has anyone made fun of you for your hair? No, not really. People usually say I have like thick and dark hair, I guess, so I've never really been made fun of for my hair. Yeah, it really seems that way. He keeps asking like how tall people are and stuff like that, so it's like I don't know, I just never really let what other people think of me. I really don't care what other people think of me. And I think the older you get, the less of that you have. I mean, there's people have so much going on in their own lives that they honestly don't care about that stuff. Yeah, the only time you should really care what other people think of you are the people that you care about. Because usually it's coming from a place of like care. You just gotta surround yourself with the right people. I mean, you can have some people that, they may care about you, but they, sometimes people that you surround yourself with also want to tear you down too. Just gotta be careful with who you make friends with. And that's something that's really difficult when you're younger. Because sometimes it's just hard to make friends in general. I cannot jump on that block. Alright, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. So we're getting close. We got to kind of close the gap in there and on that side a little bit. And then on this side, man, this thing's getting really close to being done with the exterior side of things. I really need to work on that back section though too. Yeah, a little bit. Hmm. Let's see. Let's go. It really is, man. I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made in these recent weeks too. Like, it sat for a good year with like no progress to it. I just feel like I'm starting to run out of blocks now. Let's see. I'm gonna go drop this stuff off in the house real quick just so I can get it out of my inventory. How's it going, man? Happy, happy. We're happy you're here. Drop off these guys. And then... there we go. I take the elevator up for once. Ooh, what is this? Haven't taken this elevator up in so long. I'm really concerned that one day there's gonna be an update that breaks this thing and it's gonna kill me. Like, I'll just get sandwiched in it and die. So far it's working. Hold on a second. Yeah, it seems like he just wanted to say hey. My day is going pretty good. I mean, it's pretty much about over. It's like 10 o'clock at night now. I can't believe this stream's been going on as long as it has, though. Like, what is it? 2.5 hours now? 5 a.m. Yeah, I know. Your time zone's whack, man. Still up at 5 a.m.? That's nuts. Alright, so we got that section kind of built up. The stream is worth it. Well, I appreciate that. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that, but I'm glad you think that way. I really don't like this thing. I think I'm gonna take it away. Like, it's just so... Why is it here? Goodbye. We'll put one of those there. That looks a lot better. I gotta work on the staircase at some point. Maybe I should work on kind of finishing up this tower, getting all that stuff kind of tied up. Hey, what's going on, man? Hopefully you guys are having a good night. Ouch. I might just do ladders or something for this. All the castles made of stone. Why would you use an acacia log? I used acacia logs because they're, you know, they matched the tone. Like, they're gray. See, like, I used them here. So, I mean, I think they kind of blend in a little bit. Who's really nice to who? What? Who's nice to you guys? I think you guys have been pretty nice to each other. I don't... Hmm. Alright. What are we working on next? Yeah, I mean, I think you get further in life just being nice to people than being a, you know, a jerk. I don't know how people... I really don't know how people, like, get people to follow them just being jerks to them and stuff. I wouldn't follow someone that's being a jerk to me. It's weird. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to work on the face of the castle here. She copies you and is just really mean to you. She probably likes you, man. Yeah, I need to work on this thing. This is atrocious. Like, okay, so I need some logs and that wall. Let's go grab that log that fell down here. Oh, it's probably up there. Yeah, let's get this log. Alright, what are we looking for? We need a little bit of these. A little bit of those. I think we're good. You don't get along that well with your friend? I wouldn't call her your friend then if you don't if you don't like her and you don't get along with her. Why do you hang out with her if you don't like her? Does she like annoy you? There we go. Oh, she calls you her friend? Does she have other friends or you like her only friend? see, so this should go here. What block is that? That is 34, 136, 202. Yep, and then I gotta get a slab, which I don't have any freaking slabs. Oh, there's a cat over here now. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Just came over here to say hi, I guess. She dates one of your guy friends, so she's more of an acquaintance. Oh, whoops. Hold on a second. I need to get this. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I keep getting messages, about work. I wouldn't let her get to you, man. Just ignore her, move on with your life. Once you get out of school, you'll probably never think about her again. Unless you like her too. Secretly. Ouch. Alright, now. Okay, what am I standing on? This is 241, 134, 202. Okay, so I need to go. Oop, and doop. Okay, so we go wump one. Okay, and that puts you where? This is 240, 202, 135. This needs to go up to 137. This needs a slab. Yeah, man. That's pretty good advice. You definitely want to focus. I mean, there's so much life has to offer beyond, that stuff, man. I wouldn't think too much or dwell too much on it. Yep. Focus on the things that are going to be with you for the rest of your life. Okay, let me make sure that's the proper. This one is 35, 137. 38 is this one. Okay. And then these go up. Those two. I'm just going to take these up too. Like so. These go up to here as well. I wouldn't worry about that either. People make fun of you because you're too skinny. I mean, I wouldn't worry about that, man. I think you just let, like, you're letting things bother you that you shouldn't let bother you. Oh, people make fun of you because they call you fat even though you're not fat. I think you just got bullies in your, school, man. Shouldn't worry what bullies think, man. A lot of times they're just insecure with themselves. I didn't make it. Smack. Yeah, a good thing about weight is it's something that you can change. That's something that's within your control. Like if people make fun of you because like you're too short or something like that, you can't really control that. Go one. Alright, that guy goes there. I need to shoot up to this. And I believe we have a block here. But I feel like that's wrong. It is wrong. There's supposed to be a block over that one. Alright, and that one is 34. 202, yep. And then there's going to be 2 blocks above this. Oop, I failed. Man, these cats are going bananas. It should be 2 blocks above here. What's past those 2 blocks? Oh, there's 2 more blocks on the outside. Let's see, you are 539, 139, 202. One next to it is this guy and that guy. Yeah, I like some horror movies. I think one of my favorite ones is Grave Encounters. I really liked that movie when I first watched it. One of those found footage movies. What about you, man? What's your favorite horror movie? Okay. Halloween Ends? I've never heard that one. Seven? Yeah, I've seen that one once. That was a pretty decent movie. I wouldn't say Hunger Games is a horror movie. Alright, so I think there's supposed to be 2 of these here. Let's see if that's accurate. 57, 141, 202. Yep. Okay. And there should be 2 blocks next to these. And then I think that's roughly it right there. Let's zoom out a little bit of this side and see what it looks like. Schmack. Oh yeah, that's looking a little better. Yeah, I wish that they made that movie a little bit more graphic than what it was. I know it was supposed to be for kids, but I think they could have got away with that movie being a rated R movie. You guys ever watch You Wouldn't Survive a Night? You guys ever watch the movie Battle Royale? The Japanese version of the Hunger Games? That movie's a lot more brutal. It's kind of the same idea though. It's a bunch of kids like around. Never heard of it? Dude, you should watch it. It's a Japanese movie. It got really popular in like the early 2000s, but it's basically like a way more violent version of Hunger Games. And it came out before Hunger Games. But essentially they pick a random school, and I think they're in high school. So like these like 14, 15-year-old kids, they put them in an arena and they strap bombs to their necks, and they have to fight in a death match. If they go out of bounds or they try to take the bombs off, whatever, it blows their heads off. And whoever's the last one remaining basically doesn't have to worry about anything the rest of their life. What's going on, Soup? Yeah, you really should check it out. It was one of my favorite movies back in the day. It's a manga too. The manga is so much better than the movie, but the movie's really good. You like cheese? I'm glad you like cheese. Alright, now what to work on next? I really gotta get these windows in here at some point. Actually, I don't. I'm missing some things up here. I think. Yeah, I'm missing. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be some wood here. Ruh-roh. Two of these. Like that. You slept in for a while? What time zone are you in? Like, what time is it there right now? Oops, missed. I missed again. So we do two of these. Make sure that's actually correct as well. 133. Ruh-roh. I messed up somewhere. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, that's easy fix. There's that. No, I missed. one of those. Okay, something odd is happening here. I guess it's not symmetrical. Pop that out. Put one of these in. Go back to that side. And do the same here. Perfect. Dude, I think like Italian restaurants are overrated. Like, it's weird. Same thing with like Mexican restaurants, honestly. But it's weird how like Mexican restaurants and Italian restaurants are like kind of like the same. Like they serve like all the food's like the same thing. Like when you go to like an Italian restaurant, like it's the pasta. It's just different ways of putting pasta and tomato sauce together. And then like if you go to like a Mexican restaurant, it's kind of like the same situation. It's like the same ingredients just put in different arrangements. I don't know. Yeah, pizza's really good. You can't hate on pizza. Alright, so we got that window. I mean, we're really... I could probably start working on the interior of this now. I didn't even recognize that was a question, man. But yeah, I've had pineapple on pizza. I have ham and pineapple. I have those Hawaiian pizzas. I don't think they're that bad. I don't know why people like diss it so much. Like what I think is weirder on pizza is when people put like vegetables like broccoli or like sliced tomatoes on pizza. That's kind of weird to me. Even though there's tomato sauce in pizza, but just like whole sliced tomatoes and stuff like that seems kind of like a weird topping. Or broccoli or spinach. Yeah, that's true. People have a hard time thinking for themselves and, generating their own opinions. I'm gonna start a war with the Italians. Maybe. Okay, this section needs to get filled out more. Man, it's getting to the part where it's hard to know what to work on next. Because like I have so much like little stuff like this to do, but like the overall like exterior of it is like pretty close to being done. Like with the exception of these, I gotta add these supports on this side. And then obviously the windows and stuff, but like a good portion of it's done. And then I really want to know like at what point do I start working on the actual castle part of it? Unemployed house final boss. But I'm not unemployed, man. I am the boss at my work. I employ people. I'm the opposite of unemployed. I have 9 employees under me. Oh, man. I just don't know what to start on next. How long have you been streaming now? I think we're hitting 3 hours. Yeah, we're hitting 3 hours. I might wrap things up for here tonight. And then, I think you're right. I think next stream we can start working on those stairs. Tackle this section. Get it kind of wrapped up. And I might actually do these stairs too. Because I really want to get this section. I really want to get this section kind of filled in a little bit better. Get that section done. Hey, good night, man. It's good talking to you. Hopefully we'll catch you next stream too. Nah, man, I still got a good ways to go on this thing. This castle is going to be massive. This is the small part of the castle, man. This isn't the big part. This is the small part. I actually almost just died there. That was pretty close. When I get the actual exterior done of the rest of the castle, this thing's going to look tiny. Like, it looks massive now, but in comparison of the rest of the castle, this thing will look small. Yeah, it's taken 100 years at least. He is not wrong. If I work on it as much as I've been working on this every day, like 3 or 4 hours a day, I might have it done in about 10 years. But it is looking cool. I just worry about the day that I run out of materials, to be honest with you. Like when I run out of andesite and the smooth stone and deep slate, I'm gonna have to spend so much time grinding to get that stuff. I really need to start working on my next episode too. I gotta get that started. I kind of started recording it, but I might need to start over. In every episode, I usually try to add a house. It's my goal to add one house to the village, which I'm gonna have to design one. But add one house to the village, and then show off the progress on the castle, and then come up with like a redstone project. There you go. Yeah. Well. My name's Feeks, man. Feeks. But we are hitting the 3-hour mark. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. And pick up this tomorrow. Well, maybe. We'll see. I got that trip I gotta go on to. We'll see what time I get back. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I think we made a lot of progress. Will I stream? I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to stream every day. I think the only time I'm not going to is when I start recording my next episode. I gotta do. That's gonna take some time. Yeah, so far I've been doing pretty good about streaming every day. But hopefully you guys aren't getting bored of me building this castle though. Like it's coming along, but I feel like it might also be boring at the same time. I'll flap to the top. I appreciate it, man. I enjoy you guys hanging around, talking and conversing, making friends, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. I feel like we're slowly building a community here. So, but yeah, I'm gonna hop off. Hopefully you guys have a good night. You definitely need to get some sleep, man. It's probably like 6 a.m. there now. Alright. Goodbye, Maddie. Have a good night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.